This is the 2025 Brewtubers Online Brewers Club Malt Experiment, Amber Ale. Thanks to our sponsors. 5 Star Chemicals. Check out their new online straight-to-consumer homebrew shop where you can buy everything from Star San and Line Cleaner to the new liquid PBW that can be used at temperatures as low as 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Check out their online store at 5starchemicals.com/home-brewing. Beer and Wine Hobby Homebrew Supply Store. A local homebrew shop in Danvers, Massachusetts. Order any malt they offer in any quantity you want, and if you order before 11 a.m., they'll package your items and ship out the very same day. Visit the store at www.beer-wine.com. Let's get tasting.
What's up, everybody? BrewmasterJerry here with this year's Brewtubers Malt Experiment. So we brewed all of this wonderful beer right here. This is a, I'll just grab this one right here. So this one is just a straight out amber ale, and so each one of these beers has the same base recipe. And then we each added a different specialty malt. So let's see, we've got Red X, Cinnamar, Cara Red, Opal 44 Toffee Malt, the Carolina Biscuit Malt, Honey Malt, Simpson's Amber Malt, the Briess Special Roast, the Griffin Millet Malt, which actually I think is a gluten-free one, Melanodin, and the Breiss Ashburn. So we've got all of these. We've got 11 beers. We're going to get some other tasters in for this one. Perhaps you might recognize some of these fine gentlemen as we're tasting. And yes, I did just call them gentlemen, but you know, that's half the fun. So give me just a minute. We're going to start to move some things around, and we'll be right back. Thank you again to all of our sponsors for this. You know, we've got some great sponsors out there. I'll make sure. Hey, we're back, and this time we are going with the Super Special. This was actually the one that I made, and mine rang in at 4.508, so actually I was on the lower end. I think there was 1 or 2 that were lower, and I used the Breiss Special Malt for mine. So this, the Special Roast Malt is used to build a complex toasted malt profile without adding crystal sweetness. And it's actually set for amber ales, and which is one of the reasons why I pulled it. So it, I'll let you guys decide. So my canner decided to crap out during this. So this is off the keg. It's going to probably pull a little bit differently. I'm noticing just a light head on this. It's been sitting in the keg for a little bit of time here. And then it was poured into a growler, so that's going to change things a little bit. Let's see, as far as
similar color,
color,
it's darn near.
Identical, isn't it? Maybe just a touch darker.
Might be just a touch darker as I'm looking through it.
It's a lot clearer.
I was going to say yours is clear though.
Yours is crystal clear.
But I don't have the head, but that could be from coming from the keg into the growler and so forth.
When was this brewed?
This one was brewed on May 31st of this year, and then I kegged it on July 1st.
So it's got a little keg age to it.
And
too.
When I originally canned it, it was on the 19th. By the way, if you're ever looking for a way to do can art, just go on it and do some AI. I said I wanted a superhero, so it did Superman-ish. And I said I wanted it holding a beer inside a field of grains. So that's how that one came out.
Pretty cool.
So, you know, it's fun. You can do all sorts of stuff.
I got a very similar aroma nose to the previous one. Kurt's
Sweetness.
Yeah.
Sweetness, malty.
Yeah. Very similar.
Not getting any like hop aroma.
A little less hot bite.
Yeah, it's a little bit more smoother.
Less carbonation.
Yeah, I'd say a little less carb, I think.
Carbonation, but that, like you said, it could have been just from,
You know, going from the keg into the growler
right
into the glass. So this one, I feel like the flavor doesn't linger as much as the base baseline.
Right. Yeah.
But it still is really well balanced. I don't see you know, there's not like a real hop or a real malt sweetness without
Yeah.
the bitterness there. It's really nice balance. Yeah.
Honestly, this is a good chugging beer. I'm not that I would know, you know. So,
Again, another.
it holds some decent legs up on the glass.
Yeah.
It's got carbonation. It's just the head's not there.
Yeah.
Have you noticed much difference from when you brewed to
This
now?
this to me tastes exactly
Same,
like
same.
it did right at the
Back
beginning.
then.
That's good.
I honestly, with this beer, drinking it off the keg, I would say that this would be one I would definitely keep going with and have on tap. If I had multiple taps, you know, just have one of these, because I think this is the type beer that would definitely appease people who don't want anything fancy.
Right. Yeah.
Again, I think this is a
Easy
great
drink,
base
yeah,
beer.
right.
You can grow on it
Yeah.
for the holidays.
I think it's one of the nice things about doing experiments like this is you run into, hey, that's a great, I could take this base recipe and go the different directions with it, or even continue to use, you know, nice going through these, going, I really like that one.
Yep.
Let me reproduce that.
Right.
Yep.
That malt is
Yeah.
a nice.
Yeah.
Nice job, Jerry.
Good job, Jerry.
Thank you. Yeah, the clarity on this beer is with both of these is just, it looks like it's not as clear with the baseline, but I think that's because of the head that's sitting up on top. That is still holding
Yeah.
10 minutes
That's
later.
impressive.
So that's super impressive. Yeah, depending on the light, you can tell there's a little difference in color.
Yeah.
Mine's just a touch darker.
Right.
Yep.
But actually, thinking about it with the head, that actually might be a little bit lighter than what we're seeing because of the light coming through.
Yeah.
So,
Good job, Jerry.
Yeah.
so again, come join us, brewtubers.com. And thank you to our sponsors who hooked us up with different things. We've got 5-Star Chemicals, and I think all of us ordered our ingredients right from Beer and Wine Hobby. That's beer-wine.com. And great homebrew shop to work with. They ship all over the U.S. So check them out, and we'll be back in a little while with another one.